Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. How you both doing?
Good. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Calmer than I was last night.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
At least. And caffeinated, which is always a plus. Always a plus. Today required a double espresso to start the day off. It was one of those kind of days.
Right.
Hey everyone, thanks everyone for coming in. Don't know if Bubblegum's still around, but hey Bubblegum. I seen you drop messages earlier. I'll read them out in a second. Hey little Texas. Fancy, a beautiful girl. Little Texas, Charlie girl, you beautiful. Little devil, I love Alta. Little Texas, Shining. Oh, I'm terrible at reading all these names. Rocco, hey beautiful. Oh, hey J Marie. Yeah, welcome everybody coming in. Yeah, as you can guess, get a few things to kind of address from the absolute train wreck that I think most witnessed last night. And oh my goodness, was that a train wreck?
Yeah. It was definitely something.
Something. I think that was everybody witnessing someone in complete free fall.
Yeah.
And so it was. But I'll start by quickly addressing Bubblegum's comments. I'll read them out for Bubblegum. I know she's probably not here at the moment. But we'll start this off with Bubblegum's comment. So Bubblegum said, damn, I'm travelling down south, so we'll have to catch up on the replay. Please don't private it afterwards. Oh, and Susan, since you're having me blocked, I will say it here. You said you would not do as your mother did. You haven't. You have done much worse. Your mother chose to leave her children for what she saw as a better life. You had yours removed. You have damaged your children far more than your mother ever could. You have also chosen to damage the lives of every one of your family members. So don't ever try and compare yourself to your mother. That came from Bubblegum. So, yeah, I think that kind of starts where we're going. And yep, Rocco, it wasn't half a train wreck.
Yeah. Derailing on oncoming traffic. That's for damn sure.
It wasn't half. Oh, fancy, believe me, even seeing 10 minutes of it beautiful was mind blowing enough.
Yeah.
Absolute free fall sabotage. That's all that was. But yeah,
Can I
so
just address something first?
yeah, of course.
Also, okay, I know my behavior wasn't very nice in Susan's class yesterday, but it's one thing to come after me. I can handle myself, but you want to go and lie about my children? There is nothing being held back. I can't do it. I really can't. And what I said to her was not really nice. And I do apologize for that, for everyone to having to see it. I'm not apologizing to Susan. I'm done.
Yeah. I'm just penning those couple of messages that Bubblegum left. But yeah, I mean, what we seen last night was just an absolute train wreck. I'm going to start quickly by addressing the most common thing that's just easily just thrown out. So, Susan's probably watching in the bushes. Our beer balls have probably worn off. So she's probably not going to come in here in any case. But just in case she fancies having some more beer balls, we're going to correct some of the shit that you put out there, Susan, because you're so misinformed and delusional, it is actually ridiculous. Hey, Chaos Queen. Hey, Mackenzie. Canadian Girl. How you all doing?
Hey, Chaos.
But yeah, I mean, you want to sit there, Susan, and talk about other people's sobriety and their journeys through that. Get your information and your facts correct first. I don't know what Google you were using. Was it made in China? I'm a little bit confused. Like, what Google were you using? Because it wasn't the Google that everybody else in the world had access to. Because everybody else was able to kind of Google that information very quickly and see that I was speaking the truth. Just say,
Say it again.
speaking the truth, I know. So here's the thing you need to understand, Susan, right? In the UK, it is 100% illegal to go and buy cannabis from someone off the street, an illegal supplier. Yes, that is 100% illegal. However, if you pay privately for a private prescription through a designated registered company that is legal to provide that as a medical prescription, then yes, you can be legally prescribed it. Now, here's the thing, Susan. When you're legally prescribed it, it's because you have a medical condition that warrants you being prescribed it. You can't just get prescribed it for anything. You have to have certain medical conditions and needs that justify being prescribed it. And when you're prescribed it, you get your legal cannabis card. You are registered on the police database as being a legal user. And it's all legit and above board. Now, here's the thing that you don't seem to understand, Susan, right? Give you a little bit of insight here into my own little journey, right? When I get sober, Susan, when I get clean, I was clean for 10 plus years before I was diagnosed with the condition that I have, which is trigeminal neuralgia. Go and look it up. Go and look it up, right? Trigeminal neuralgia. After being like clean and sober for so many years, I ended up with a condition that affected my brain so badly that I required brain surgery. I lost a piece of my skull behind my ear on the right-hand side, which to this day, it's just a hole in my head. Literally, it's became a bit of a party trick, to be fair. When I'm angry or get a migraine, you can touch the hole in my head and feel my brain pulse. Bit of a party trick, to be fair. But, like I said, that's exactly why I'm prescribed it. That's what I was diagnosed with. Had brain surgery. It's called microvascular decompression. Go and look it up, Susan. Now, I had that surgery. And after that surgery, they discovered, because they were supposed to do it in both sides of my brain a year apart. After that surgery, they discovered that it had failed and it had actually went on to cause numbness, permanent numbness in part of my face. And it had also caused hearing loss in the right-hand side. So they refused to do it on the left-hand side. So at that point, the only way to get you comfortable with a condition like that is pain management. When you have been an addict, pain management is like entering into the candy factory of Willy Wonka. It really is, because a doctor will say, here's your diagnosis. You can have this, 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 and this. It would be so damn easy. So easy. What did I choose, Susan? I picked a route that wasn't going to cause addiction issues. I picked a route that wasn't going to inhibit my behaviour or my mood or anything like that. I picked a route that wasn't going to take me backwards 10 years to where I began. I picked a route that would manage my pain in a holistically managed way. Now, the fact that you can't comprehend that, I really don't know what to tell you. But you really need to educate yourself in the difference between using cannabis as pain relief for a diagnosed condition to using opioids. Massive difference. I do not take opioids. I do not take chemically made medications like that at all. I take cannabis treatment, which is legally provided in the UK. Do I have to pay for it privately? Yes, I do. But I choose to do that because I choose to not take the only route that the NHS offers, which is chemically made medication. So that's why I'm in the position that I'm in now in life, Susan. That's why I'm able to do the things that I do in life. That's why I'm able to parent the way I parent. That's why I'm able to live life the way I live it and not have social services involvement and all of the rest of it. Funny that. Because I'm pretty sure if CPS thought that there was any risk to my children, Susan, like you claimed, there would have been something said or done by now. So you really need to educate yourself because CPS, the police, everybody who has access to that medical marijuana database can research that. If you're a professional in any of those services, they can look me up and I'm right there. So you can threaten all you like, Susan. It's actually pretty laughable how uneducated you are on what you're spouting out. Like I said, I don't know what Google you were looking at. I don't know where your Google was made. Was it China, Taiwan? Like, where was it made? Because, like, your Google doesn't match everybody else's. But quickly, just before we move on, because I'm going to do some reviewing of Susan's shit show from last night that she's now privatised. I want to play Madison's clip. Madison's put out a clip, so I want to play that. And then before we play that, can you quickly show the photograph, Trey?
Yep. I have it pulled up. Just
So,
kinda
trigger warning before I show this photograph. This is a photograph of my surgical scar on my brain, just to kind of make a point to Susan.
It's pulled up. You just got to add me to the stage, please.
Where are you? Oh, there we are. Right, so trigger warning. Just in case anybody gets grossed out or creeped out pretty easily. So that's the scar from my brain surgery when I went in for microvascular decompression for the condition trigeminal neuralgia. Diagnosed condition, Susan, that required brain surgery that I refuse to get dragged down the line of chemically made medication to survive through, which is why I smoke a holistic version, which is cannabis, which is completely legal in the UK. Maybe refresh Google a little bit. Like Charlie Girl said last night, you know, you might want to refresh it. Google's maybe updated you in now. So, yeah. So if we can move on to Madison, so, and we'll show the clip that Madison put out. I've not seen this myself yet, but I get sent it earlier on.
Hi there, I'm Madison. Welcome to my channel. You're all very welcome. Now let the fuckery begin.
He was on fentanyl. They tried fentanyl with me. Let me tell you about that. The patches. I gave them back to the doctor. I said, they're not working. They just didn't do anything for me. And of course, obviously, I was put on morphine, which I'm not afraid to say. Yeah, that's what I'm on. But, yeah, we didn't. Something else. Okay. I stopped the opioids over 8 years ago. I was badly addicted to oxycodone. Now, I wouldn't say I'm not on oxycodone or anything like that, man. Like morphine, you know what I mean? It tons better than I don't miss the opioids at all, Susan. I was on morphine too. Morphine is really good for taking away the pain. But of course they're trying to get me to go to all these other resources and do these other stuff because they're going to bring out over here in the UK. And believe me when I say it, because the doctors send me letters the whole damn time. It's called and medical marijuana cards. But here's the thing, right? I have always been taught never to touch that stuff, okay? But then when you look at what they're putting in morphine and the morphine, morphine in general, right? You kind of think, well, what the hell am I doing? Because there's so many bad chemicals in your body, which there is, you know what I mean? It's true, it really is. Now I've turned them down flat on 4 occasions, so because my pain is under control and we have morphine plays a part and all of that. And it's not oral morphine for anyone who thinks it is. It's medicated, it's tablet form. But it is what it is. And then there's not only that, then there's the progabalin. They have that under Class C drug over here, and morphine would be classed as a Class A drug. One is medical. I hate dishing out this kind of information. It helps you a lot. It's supposed to be really good with depression and anxiety. So therefore, look, Boomer, can I be honest? They have me on something for depression, okay? And they have me on a separate thing for anxiety. Then for the pain side of stuff, they have me on a Class C drug, okay? And the Class A will be morphine, right? So you're taking just that amount, and that helps you out with all that stuff instead of all these chemicals in your body, because it's a lot of chemicals. And it's very over here. Like I gotta go down from Monday to Saturday. I gotta go every single day to click up the prescription every single day because of the format of these medications.
So, Susan, thought you didn't know about medical marijuana in the UK?
Mm-hmm.
I
That's it.
mean, was that not what you preached last night? Google told you it's not allowed and it doesn't exist, but there you are preaching about how maybe that's what you should do. And why
then-
did you bring that up in conversation at that live, Susan? Let me ask you that. Was it because in Discord you knew that I was getting it medically? So you decided to jump on that little story, did you?
Mhm.
That what it was? I think maybe it was. So you already knew that it was legal, Susan. But in your little drunken state last night, you thought, oh, I'll just decide Google told me something different. When the proof's all there, literally all there. Anybody can go and Google the legalities around medical use of cannabis in the UK. And there is multiple clinics, multiple in the UK that provide that service, providing you meet the medical requirements and providing you're prepared to pay privately. Of which I do both, Susan, pay privately and meet the medical requirements. And I do so to avoid me having to use the type of medications you do. Just saying.
And I will say,
So yeah, that was that part. I just wanted to kind of prove that. Like I said, anybody can go and Google the legalities around that. Please feel free to do so. And you will see for yourself. But yeah, we're going to start going through some of the fuck shit that Susan said in her live last night and correcting some of it and calling some of it out. So if you want to start that where we said Trey, and
yes, ma'am.
we'll just sort of
Okay.
play that from there and we'll pause it as and
Yeah,
when
definitely.
we've got shit to say.
Uh-huh. Lots of shit.
Oh,
to
and Susan, fair use and all that
right.
and all
Well,
that jazz.
You just gotta add me up to the screen again, ma'am.
You know what the best part?
Right, wait a minute, because I'm not hearing you, Tree. Your sound's cut out on my end, so give me a second to back out and I'll be straight back.
That might be me. I don't know. Can anyone
Okay, you know what the best? Can you hear me, Dre?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the best part about this, what we're gonna do, is you're my bitch. When I tell you to pause, you gotta pause.
Okay, okay.
There we go.
I'll
Can
be
you
your
hear me
bitch.
now? Can I hear
Yes.
you?
Can you hear me?
I guess you can. Can you hear me?
Take out my headphones, see if that works.
Can
I
you
told
hear
you
me?
these stupid headphones really.
Speak now, Dree. Can you hear me now?
Speaking.
No, it's being an asshole.
Is it me? Do I need to back out? Yes, Rocco. I am Tara's bitch. She says pause. I say okay. Hey, Heather. What'd you say? Okay. Listening while I clean. Susan. Morphine is far worse than cannabis. American Civil War created massive morphine addicted veterans
go.
so much so they marketed heroin to help with morphine addiction. Morphine is considered just as bad as heroin. Yep.
Yep. Which is why I never ever wanted to go down that route as a pain management option. When you fought so hard to get off of heroin and suddenly you're diagnosed with something that doctors are quite happy to kind of provide you with that. No, it's not an option or a route I'm prepared to take, which is why I chose the medical cannabis route instead.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
but yeah, if you want to go to where we said in the live, and we'll, because the first sort of 15, 20 minutes is her just saying hi to everyone and talking crap.
Okay.
Well, the whole live's her talking crap, but
I have it about 7 minutes in, but I can also speed it up.
yeah, speed it up. If anybody struggles to understand a speeded up, angry Irish little sausage, then please let us know.
Yeah,
All right.
and just yell at Dre. That's all. That's all you have to do is
Yeah.
yell at Dre if you can't understand it.
Pretty much.
You told me you didn't even like CJ. I mean, come on now.
Okay, that's too fast. Hold on.
So if we maybe go to about 20 minutes in, Dre, because, or half an hour in, because let's say the first bit's just her saying hi to everybody and it's all just bullshit.
At me when it's hilarious. It won't be hilarious when it comes to April. You're gonna lose your car, more or less. All my children have ADHD, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, the government, the UK government are not acknowledging that and they're taking it away in April. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying, CJ. Tell me
You're
if I'm lying.
lying.
The police have prescribed.
Stop it there.
You want to say that again?
You're lying, Susan. For a start, I don't have a car for mental health. I don't know what gave you that little idea. But yeah, I don't have a car for mental health, Susan. I have a car because I've a hole in my head. Literally. Big difference there, Susan. So, yeah, kind of. You're a bit wrong with that one, let's just say. But as for bringing up my children with special needs, tread very, very carefully, Susan. Very carefully.
Yep.
You know, and you
For
go
sure.
Yeah, fuck off. Fuck off. You know what? There's no cannabis allowed here in the UK. This is not a legal state. This is not a legal fucking place. Yes, in America it is, but it's not allowed here. It's not allowed here, CJ. You're stoned off your head every day, and I reported you to social services. I told social services what you said about my dad. So you get a knock at your front door. You don't worry about that, honey. You just ask you up there in the Highlands of Scotland. Don't worry about that, because we have your address.
Can we pause that, please?
Who is we? That's what I want to
do.
know.
I don't know.
We.
But I'm visualising this phone call to the Popo. Right? How did that go? Hey, Mr. Popo, there's this chick called CJ, aka Nikki, in the Highlands in Scotland that is smoking the cannabis. And she says it's legal and it's not. Like, I really want to know how that phone call went. I do.
I do too.
Like, did you record that one, Susan? Can we see? I mean, you record everything else. Can we see? Because I would kind of like to know the response you got.
Right.
But yeah, sorry, when you go.
You're good.
So try again. Try again. Kelly, if that's the real Kelly, I was only talking to my daughter four times today, my son. Stop. Don't even, you know why? You know, you have no idea what's going on right now. You have no clue. I have been missing for a bit. And Tony, I'm sorry that you're getting divorced from your husband. But, you know. But I heard you on purpose just because I couldn't be fucking listening to it today. And you were stoned off your fucking gorge, girl. You were fucking out of it, you know what I mean? You made no fucking sense whatsoever. You're up there talking to fuck eye mama. Come on now. I have a
Stop
you're not normal.
laughing, Jake.
Smile. Oh, I'm smiling.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. God, she drives me bonkers.
I'm smiling all the way to the fucking bank right now. Keep going against me. I mean, I look, everything's been screenshotted. Everything's been played on different social medias. The YouTube is not just the one social media I played on. We got 66 people in here right now. We're going to get a hell of a lot more views tomorrow. Just watch. Just watch. Okay? I don't take drugs. I take what they... yeah, I'm getting veneers done. I'm getting that screwing teeth done. I'm very happy about that. I'm happy. Long time waiting, mind you. Long time waiting. And Tony, fuck off, because I'm not even reading your comment. Oh, where's Tara gone? Where's Tara and CJ gone? Are they shitting their pants right now? Because it's CJ hiding the...
Yeah, Susan, we really needed to run and poop our pants because you're all so scary. I mean, I'm really intimidated. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I might need a crisis line. Might need some crisis lines to tap into after this, you know?
Yeah, Georgette, she's obsessed with views because that is another part of her beer money. And if she doesn't get views, she doesn't get any money.
Yep.
True. Yep, that's why she's buying them.
fucking weed in her house in Scotland? Is that what she's doing?
Yes.
They told me that they talked to my dad. No, they never fucking did. You lying fucking bitches. And then you had Dre up here then only a couple of weeks back. You didn't make any... What?
Right,
What?
stop.
Do you not want to hear the truth?
Sorry, we're never going to get fucking through this. See, in that note, Tree, just to make Susan happy, you're a grade A fucking dickhead. You need to take the yellow crayon and go and sit in the damn naughty step because you're a bad, bad girl. Stop it. Susan, are you happy now? I've called Tree out in a life.
Damn it.
Does that make you happy? Take the yellow crayon. You're not entitled to the pretty colours, Tree.
Nope. I'm taking the pink one.
No, you're not allowed the pink one. You've not behaved enough.
I don't care.
No.
Gotta catch me first.
You're only allowed the yellow or the green one.
Gotta catch me first, cripple.
Freaking hit you with my stick.
Yeah,
Freaking launch it like a boomerang.
trip me with your fucking your crutch.
Yep. Certainly freaking would.
I am an asshole. It's fine. Everybody knows it. I know
Exactly.
it. So what's it to
It's
you?
nothing that hasn't been addressed about a million times. I mean, hello.
Right.
Tree owns her ass in this.
And yeah,
Completely.
honestly, when I was up on Susan's panel on that one live, yeah, I was having a fucking blast. I was higher than a fucking kite and I was enjoying myself and I was having fun being a dickhead and I did it and I succeeded and I don't give a fuck how upset it made her because it was fun and I triggered the fuck out of her and made her so fucking mad. It was wonderful.
Oh. Right, on you go, honey.
Oh, there we go.
You want to hear the
Oh.
truth? You're laughing. You won't be laughing when someone takes you to the cleaners, bitch. Because I have enough proof for that. I have enough for that. Nah, see, you don't need to call her out. She needs to get in contact with her. She needs to get in contact with her social services up there, right? Because they're going to be coming out in her house in the next couple of days, and they're going to come out and check, and she's smoking weed. That's not allowed here in the UK, okay? That is not allowed. Especially when she has children around. What parent smokes weed around their fucking kids?
Susan, a lot of mothers smoke weed. Like, if you're in America, I mean, most mothers smoke weed nowadays. Not even mothers, fathers smoke weed. Fucking grandparents smoke weed. My aunt and uncle smoke weed. Like, people smoke weed, Susan. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Weed is 10 times better than alcohol. Maybe you need to take note of that, ma'am, and find a new addiction because the one you got isn't working for you at all.
Honestly, think about it. If you think about it, what has Susan lost for her addiction?
Everything.
Yeah.
And CJ,
Certainly not.
you're smoking weed. What did you lose?
I have not lost a thing. I have a wonderful husband. I have 5 beautiful daughters. I have not lost a damn thing.
Right.
And as for the CPS card, Susan, again, laughable. Again, when you're on medical cannabis in the UK, is listed on the police database, which social services can tap into anytime they like.
Exactly,
So I am
Georgia.
doing nothing illegal. As for your assumption that I smoke it around my children, if you knew anything about medical cannabis, I have a medical grade device that I use to smoke my cannabis. And
And don't you smoke it in the garden?
I smoke in the garden
Oh,
and
I told a secret.
No, I smoke in the garden and I smoke in one room in my house, which is my bedroom, which is my private space. So my children are not around me smoking. They're not around me doing that whatsoever. But my children are also fully educated enough to understand that it is medical. So there's the difference, Susan. And, you know, my children are here to understand that, which is why CPS aren't involved with me, Susan. Just saying.
Susan,
know.
this is for you. That was great. That was a good one, too. Ooh. I feel tingles from that one.
Felt that one in your toes?
I did feel that one in my toes.
I know, Mackenzie, I need to really go and hide in a corner somewhere.
Yeah, you do. You're in
I
trouble
should
now.
really be shaking him a little bit at the moment, apparently. But yeah, let's crack on.
You're right, J. Marie. You're absolutely right.
I
CJ's
agree.
children are none of her business.
Yeah. And here's the thing, Susan, as well. You want to kind of come at someone who isn't abusing all their things combined. You are taking mental health medication, which is designed to stabilise, chemically stabilise mental health. You are drinking on top of that, which counteracts what you are taking to stabilise your mental health. Therefore, you are never going to get to where you need to be because you're not even trying to help yourself because of your addiction.
Right.
Your addiction is what is counteracting any mental health medication put in place to try and stabilise your mood. Me smoking cannabis to avoid using anything else, which is legally and medically prescribed, is totally different, Susan, because I'm not mixing it with anything. I'm not counteracting what its intention was for.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of the difference.
Yep.
All right, let's crack on.
Alrighty.
See how cheese, everybody, because I'm broadcasting you from a few different platforms right now. You know, we got Instagram and we got Facebook and we got quite a few people looking in right now.
No, you don't, Susan. Stop it. You're buying subs. Everyone knows you're buying views, not subs, actually. It's views. You're buying views. Everybody knows it. You are not fucking streaming on any other platform. Anyone who's tech savvy enough would understand that even if you set up a fake account on any of these platforms, if your channel is tagged in any of these platforms, it would be searchable. So if you were streaming in other platforms live, like you said you were, it would be searchable because you had your link tagged to whatever these accounts are that you claim to have.
Mm-hmm.
Keep up, Susan.
She can't do that.
I fucking dare you.
Fucking dare you.
I'm sorry.
Brandy, please stay out of it, because you know what? They accuse my dad of horrible things, and it's not true. Brandy, I know you're not well. I understand that, but they accuse my dad, and I listen to a lot of stuff. I stayed off of YouTube. I went away and got help, and no, Brandy, please don't get involved with this, lovely. You don't need to do this. Don't worry, this is going out to quite a few different things. Oh, it's lies. Go take a look at my views, Tara. Do you think I didn't open up an Instagram and a Facebook and connect on my channel to everything? Yeah, the fuck I did. And Purple, you should do the same thing too. I would tell Purple, if she was here, do the very same thing I'm doing right now.
Ah, Purple, you're getting advice off of Susan. I hope it works out.
I hope she goes away every week for help. Right, she does. That's what it seems like.
No, she
Hopefully
goes
she
away
went
every
away
time she
yesterday.
gets caught out doing something. Then she disappears and claims she's got help and she's sober now.
Yeah, that too. Fucking A.
And I don't want to say anything. I'm out. I just stopped being too busy. All right. Look, Brandy, I love you to bits, hon, but they accuse my dad of things, Brandy, and you know what it's like to be accused of things when you know you didn't do it, hon. You know what I mean? And they accused my dad, and I had the
Oh God,
recordings,
that was
Brandy.
pathetic.
I just want to say that.
So pathetic that was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, this is where you're going to see Susan start to kind of go down the route of creating this little fairy tale narrative of we're the ones that accused Susan's dad of being these things. That's the narrative she's going to start trying to spin from this point onwards. Susan, get into your little brain, please, and thank you. Right? None of this, I mean, understand that none of this would have ever have happened had you not picked up the phone to your father and spouted off a load of bullshit. The only reason that people had to speak to your family or your sister was because of the shit that you told your dad on that call that you made. You told your dad those lies. You brought it up in a way to try and get your dad's attention to come over to the UK. You did that. You, Susan. You can deflect with this. Oh, CJ said a big bad question in Discord and I can prove it. Nobody's denying I asked you that, Susan. Don't know what part of that needs repeated for the 50 millionth time. I don't deny asking you that question, Susan. You're missing the point on why I asked you that question. But you seem to forget that part, Susan. Why we asked you. Don't really want to talk about that now, do you?
Right.
And then you said that we caused this. No, you caused this by lying to your father. By
She'll
claiming
never,
that
never be
your sister
accountable.
had told me something that she hadn't told me ever. But you made those words come out of your mouth. You put them into your father's ears. And you made all of this happen, Susan. I didn't call your dad and say Jessie said that.
I didn't call your dad either.
Uh-uh.
I was called and I was asked, "Is this true?
Yep.
Did CJ really do that?" And I said no. And I was not going to accept a phone call like that and not tell CJ what Susan was saying about her.
I respect that.
Moving on.
I completely respect that. At the end of the day, Susan asked her dad that question. Well, not asked the question. She told her dad the question she was asked in Discord, which was months before, I might add. So why she brought it up on the call to her dad as if it had just happened, I do not know. And then for her to bring her sister into it, we didn't make that call. Susan did. You phoned your dad. You brought your sister into the argument for your dad and stepmother to be able to then pass that back to Tara to ask me to call to have a conversation for me to then end up in a call with them where they again acknowledged that that's what was said. So like I said, Susan, you can spin this any way you like. You're not going to get it the way you want it. Right.
There right now, and I wish you the best of health. I hope you get home. I'm pretty sure you will get home. You're a strong lady, you know. And we want you to get home. That's all I'm going to say, you know. Here we go. The views gone up to 70 now. Look,
It's funny to me. I'm
only you were
sorry.
stoned off your head. I listened to Purpose Live. You're stoned off your fucking gourds, girl. I don't know if you know if you're coming or going. I've heard what you said. Okay, I did. And this whole thing about the UK electricity, yeah, right. You said we get paid extra £100 pounds. No, we don't. That's
What's that
as
there,
well
quick?
as we say now.
Again, I'm going to correct everything. Susan, in the UK, if you're in receipt of disability payments, you get a discount off of your gas and electricity bill and your water bill. But if you're also on universal credits here, if you're on welfare here, you're also entitled to what they call a cold winter payment paid into your bank account. And that's for over $200 towards what you're meant to put towards the extra gas and electricity that you use over winter. So do you get extra help for gas and electricity and water as a disabled person? Yes, you do. So when you're asking people for help for your gas and electricity, you're already getting help from the government for your gas and electricity. Sorry, on you go.
Ireland. I pay for my electricity alone. Bottom line. So keep going with your negative bullshit fucking comments. You know what I mean? Keep going. I dare you. I fucking dare you. Because I'm fixing to do a next live, and I'm putting out Tara White's information, all right? And I'm putting out CJ's. And social services will be calling to CJ in Highlands of Scotland to check on her children because their mother is a
The
fucking
Highlands of
weed addict.
Scotland. The Highlands of Scotland. What police station's that when you look it up in the white pages? Like the Highlands of Scotland. I'm looking for a CJ, aka Nikki, in the Highlands. Oh, Lord. Okay. Sorry, carry on.
Georgette said, I bet you ladies are shaking.
Terrified. Terrified.
I'm so scared. Oh my god. I'm just a little drunken psycho.
That's not sobriety. Don't even fucking try and go there with me, okay? That's not sobriety. Sobriety is completely fucking clean.
That's not sobriety to you,
But then
Susan,
you
because
asked
you
me
don't
about my
know what it is. I'm sorry.
Right.
She doesn't know what sobriety is.
No,
So she doesn't know how to look for it.
Right.
you don't even know how to get to step one in sobriety, Susan, and own your shit. Don't knock other people.
She's jealous.
It is a complete jealousy. You cannot stand anybody else who's fought that battle, who's healthier, who's doing well. You cannot handle it. You look at other people who have been through that struggle and you cannot fucking stand that I have been through that and still have my children.
Yep.
But here's the thing, Susan, again, little thing I'll point out here. I was sober and clean and been to rehab before I even became a mother, Susan. Big difference. So the whole time that I've raised all 5 of my children, they have only ever known a sober mother. They've only ever known a clean mother. There's a big difference there, Susan, as well. Because I'd already been through the addiction, fought it, been to rehab before I gave birth to my oldest. So my children have never known that Susan. They have never seen that Susan. Do they know my history? 100%. I treat my children with honesty, because a lesson learnt by me the hard way is a lesson saved for them.
Mm.
So the more honest I am about my past with my children, that's how you break the cycle and not let it be repeated.
Yep.
Exactly.
And I have 5 absolutely amazing girls.
They are fantastic women.
They
I love
really
them.
are. Couldn't be prouder of them all. So, again, Susan, I'd already been through rehab and got myself sorted out before I even became a mum. Right, carry on.
right, from the drinking I was doing. Guess what? I have support now. I don't need to drink anymore. I don't. I have people in my life that I never knew they would even walk back into my life. And once I have these people, and I'm not saying any names, but that's all I need to know is I have these people in my life. All ye, when I hit the fucking off button, you're gone. Ye are absolutely gone. You're gone. Medical marijuana is not allowed in the UK, and I fucking looked it up. I looked it up, and also I contacted the social services too on her. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's all charity girl. It's probably allowed in your country, but it's not allowed here in the UK. American
Mhm.
marijuana. If that's the case, they would give me an American marijuana card. Give me a fucking break.
Mm.
And here's one thing that really hit me very me being in mental health, okay? I've seen so many people with different mental health situations going on. And I remember one guy saying to me, they won't even give me a paracetamol because I used to inject, right? And I said, well, why is that? Because I couldn't understand that. They said, because I am red flagged. When you inject shit into your veins, you're red flagged here in the UK. They ain't going to offer you no morphine. So say you just stop playing that game too.
Who would stop
I
that
live in the
there?
same country.
Right, again, Susan, bit of education on you here. And again, not promoting this, what I'm about to say next, in any shape or form. This is purely for educational purposes for Susan only. Susan, there is more ways to take heroin than putting it in a damn needle. Go educate yourself. I have never used a needle in my life. Go look it up, Susan. Go educate yourself on other ways. Because it certainly wasn't through intravenous drug use. Just saying. No other way of using is something to be proud of. They're all terrible. But I certainly didn't use that way. Susan, just saying. And like I said, my days of using were done before I even had my children, Susan. So CPS don't have an issue, never had an issue, never will have an issue. So bring it on.
Stop playing that game. Oh, I'm not going to, I don't want to do it. No, they won't give it to you, girl. They won't give it to you. Susan needs cannabis. No, I don't need cannabis. No, I don't. I don't need that shit. That fucks up your mental health. No, I don't need that. She said there's no way
That
they're going to give
fucks
you
up your
morphine in this
mental health, but drinking over mood stabilizers designed to chemically balance your mental health, but you're taking something that counteracts it, doesn't, Susan? Pot meat kettle.
Alta's playing fun of, making fun of the way Susan says girl. Girl.
It's those two front missing teeth that does it.
God damn it.
How many
Country,
times
put
have
your red
those
flags.
teeth been missing this year? Twice? 3 times? I don't know.
There's
can't
no
keep up.
teeth missing. We all know that.
Don't fuck. But guess what? No, everyone's scared to tell you that, but I'm not.
I'm scared.
I'm not scared to tell you that, CJ, because I know the truth. I live in the same fucking country. So stop playing.
Yet you're
Stop
highly
playing. When I don't
uneducated.
Highly. Very,
Highly uneducated.
very.
want to, then I don't want the doctors to give me more. They will never give you morphine because you were an addict. You were an absolute fucking junkie. You were an addict, bitch. At least the only thing I was addicted to was fucking drink. But even at that, I'm getting over it right now. I have support. I don't need to drink anymore. I don't give a fuck about. I don't care about drink. But guess what? CJ, stop lying. Stop lying to all your friends. Let's tell the fucking truth for once in a while. You want me to tell the truth? I'm telling you the truth right now. CJ's not allowed to have anything. She's probably not even allowed to have cocodamol. Not to mention morphine, because why? She's an intravenous fucking ex-drug addict. Let's be real. And when you do that, when you decide to do that, and you take them actions into your own life, the medical team here in the UK are not even going to give you a fucking paracetamol. So now, CJ, where you gone now,
Susan,
bitch? Where you gone?
Susan. Again, get this into your little head, right? Again, my addiction was before my children were born. So you're talking, I've been clean, Susan, from anything but medical cannabis for 26 years, Susan. Lot of numbers there. 26 years, Susan. Now, I know you've not got that many fingers to count that many numbers, but 26 years, Susan. I really don't think CPS nor the doctor have any objection or issues with me any way, shape or form. Because it's been 26 years, Susan. So, well, you want to bring other people down to your standard because, you know, it's easier for you to avoid accountability if you try and lower other people down to your level of class, make everybody a bad mother, a drug addict, have to have their children removed, let's phone CPS. All projection, because that's exactly what you've done. You had your children removed because of your addiction, your mental health. You're projecting all of this 100% straight around right now, trying to lower other people to your standard to avoid accountability. So keep going, Susan. Let's hear some more.
You are deflecting is real. Oh, well, wow. I don't need to deflect because I was never a fucking junkie. You are. You're an ex-fucking junkie. You even told me so. You even told me so, CJ. And you said, I want to take more. That will never give you morphine over here in the UK. You're red flag, bitch. You're red flagged. You are fucking red flag. And the next live I'm going to do, guess what? I'm going to put up the recording of you calling my fucking father the most precious man in my life. You're an intravenous junkie. I never used. Yeah, you did. You told me, CJ. You told me. You told me you were that bad to put you
Can
on a
you
fucking
pause?
boat.
Okay, CJ, do you want to take the floor on that one about that recording?
About the recording she's got.
What's the message to Susan?
Oh, Susan, right. Here's one thing you've got to understand, Susie, right? The only reason you were told to send that recording to your family only and not play it on YouTube is because of private conversations that were had within that recording that had nothing to do with the context of this stuff that's being put out regarding you. Completely separate. But you put out stuff in a very factually incorrect way, but you still touched on different things yesterday. So, let's have it, Susan. Put it out. Because the one thing that we were trying to kind of say had nothing to do with the context of this conversation that we knew was on that recording, you've already spoken about in last night's live. So there
And
you go,
right,
Susan.
she was totally wrong about it. So I actually want the truth to come out.
Yeah. So you've just shot yourself in the foot there, Susan. Because we know the reason you don't want to put that recording out. Don't we, Susan? And it's not what
Mhm.
you're making out. You don't want that recording out because of the things that you acknowledged in it about your father. That's why you don't want it out. We didn't want it out publicly. We didn't care about your family having it. We gave full blessing for all your family to have it. We didn't want it out there publicly because separate conversations not relating to you or this topic were had in that recording. And
But
you'd
she
no right
chose.
to put
She
that out there.
chose. But she chose to lie about it.
Yes,
So
she
maybe
did.
the whole conversation should be heard.
Yep. She
So
took something and twisted it into so many frigging vile ways and made it something completely different. All to be a dickhead.
mhm.
So you want to put it out, Susan? Put it out. I am saying it on live. Clip me. Do whatever. I am giving full permission and blessing. As is Tara. You have our full permission. Play it, Susan. Play it.
There are other people in that thing, but they can take it up with Susan themselves if they don't want it out.
At the end of the day, Susan, you think you're going to dangle that one when we know the exact reason why you don't want it out there? But make it look as if it's something we're doing? Or you've got evidence in us? No, you don't, sweetheart. Let's not play that game. Because, like I said, the only reason we didn't want it public was because there was a private conversation about something not even related to any of this within that recording.
Right. And she chose to lie about it.
Yet
So
you lied
truth should
about
be
it,
told.
dissected it, and twisted it all up and spat it out. So play it, Susan. Then you'll get people will understand the full facts of the misinterpreted conversation you spat out last night that had nothing to do with the other thing. Put it all out, Susan. Like I said, we've never been frightened of that recording, Susan. We've told you. I even come into your Discord a while back and told you had my full permission to send it to your family members and to record me giving you permission. But after last night, like I said, I'll throw a reverse no on you. Play it, Susan. So I'm saying it on a public platform. Feel free. Go play it. Show the world. Simple as that, Susan. But like I said to you when I spoke to you in VC that day, don't be a dickhead and think you can get away with dissecting it and pressing pause like you did in Purples. You wanted to pull this whole, just when it came out of my mouth that I'd spoken to Jessie one time, you went, oh, I'll pause it there, stop it there, that's all I've got. No, play the rest, Susan. Play the rest. Because you know damn well straight afterwards my words were, yeah, I've spoken to Jessie one time before all of this kicked off, and it was a conversation that had nothing to do with you. But like I said, play the whole thing, Susan. In fact, come on screen, show everybody on screen how long the recording lasts for. So if it lasts, for example, 30 minutes, then play the full recording. And if it doesn't last 30 minutes, you're hitting the pause button or fast forwarding it. So there you go, Susan. Play the full recording. Because I've had enough of your shit at this point, Susan. Absolutely enough of your shit. Right, we want to carry on?
Yes, ma'am.
CJ, which I don't believe actually. But CJ's, CJ said to put her on a boat, a cold turkey, and put her around the coast of Ireland. That's the most fucked up story I've ever heard in my life. Because at the end of the day, if that was the case, they would have had to medically take you down off that stuff. They had to
Fun
medically take you down
fact,
off
they
that.
did.
You never mentioned that not once, CJ. Not fucking once.
Fun fact, they did.
Dorothy, go
Sad
fuck yourself.
story.
You can say I'm drinking
Sorry.
because that's your
Hold
go-to.
on.
You're always going to say that's your go-to, right? Oh, she drinking. Yeah, she drinking. Yeah, that's your go-to, bitches. I know it. And that's why I'm broadcasting this in all different areas. That's why I'm broadcasting it.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck was going
No,
on
you're
with
good.
my mouse there.
Yeah, fun story with that one. They did. When I was living in a homeless shelter when I was 16, getting on 17, living in a homeless shelter. And I was seeing a drug counsellor at a drop-in centre. and lovely, lovely lady. And she came out and she said to me that somebody dropped out of a initiative that was going on in the area at the time, and there was a space free, and suggested that I take that space. And I had my medication that I was on at the time. I was trying to kind of get clean without going into rehab at that point, because this was before I went into rehab. And my drug counsellor said, "Yep, take up this space." So I had my medication. The people that ran the ship had control of my medication, and I was put on a ship, which was supposed to be fun, but really wasn't. And got to sail on a tall ship around the Irish Ocean, the UK and the Irish Ocean. Spent 10 to, I think it was 10 days on the ocean, and then sailed back to my hometown, and that was it. Got off the boat and cursed my drug support worker upside down. I was like, "You will never do that to me again." I mean, it was meant to be like an initiative to kind of get me out of my own head at the time and break some chains with different things, and it was a very health and safety regulated trip. You were never alone. Everybody always had a sensible buddy that was more sensible than me at that age and time. And yeah, I got to experience that. Now, would I love that experience nowadays? Oh, hell yeah. It would be awesome. Back then, no, not fun. Not even a little bit. So, yeah, it's our story, but very true story. Right, on we go.
I don't take kindly to people who lie to me, tell me that, oh, well, they talked to my father when they never fucking did. You lying fucking bastards. That's what you are. You're lying cunts. You're lying cunts. You can between a fucking family there. Who in their right mind? No, hold on. Let's get this straight for 1 minute. Who in their right mind will come into your Discord at 9, 10 o'clock UK hours, right? Not American time, UK hours, and ask you a question that your dad ever do? Who and why? Where Jesse was brought into this? CJ contacted Jesse. Yeah, that's on the recording too, actually.
Again,
So now,
Susan, I contacted Jesse about, again, process this, Susan. I've spoke to Jesse twice at that point. Once was before any of this was even in the equation, and it was about something completely damn different and had nothing to do with you. And the second time I spoke to Jesse was after I hung up the call from your stepmother. Then I called Jesse to fill her in on what was being accused and what was being told. So you keep trying to lump it together that, oh, look, CJ's admitting she spoke to Jesse. Yeah, kind of did. Once before and once after. Keep up, Susan.
Stay quiet for quite a bit. I've been taking care of myself, right? You don't want anyone to get better. This is the thing about you. You don't want to see anyone getting any better. You want them to be still in the fucking hardship but guess what? A lot of stuff has changed, okay? A lot of stuff has changed.
That's bullshit. Can I speak on that?
Mm-hmm.
I personally know how much CJ wants other people to do better and be better, and not for other people, but for themselves, for their own mental health, for their own well-being. CJ will do anything to try and help somebody get there. She's done that for years. I've known CJ for 1.5 years, almost 2 years, and she's the prime example of somebody that does give a shit and that truly cares. And the fact that Susan wants to say that she never cared about her, that's bullshit, and that pisses me off. And Susan, you know that is not true. You know that is not true. You know what CJ has done for you and everything that everyone else has done for you, not even just CJ, but everybody. We all tried to help you, and you refuse the help. You want to stay stuck, and that's not okay. And yeah, that's pretty much
when the lies are found out, when everybody was catching on to the lies and knowing that Susan was not going to get the help she needed because at that point, she doesn't want it.
Right.
And we all figured that out. We did. We all figured it out. And now
Yep.
that we drew back from her, she's going to try to get evil,
Yep.
lie, because lying is very natural to her.
Right. That's true, Georgia. She said no one in Discord was her friend because we wanted her to stop drinking.
Which is unbelievable.
That would be with the situation that we went through. They also wanted me to stop drinking. And guess what I did? I stopped drinking and I went and got help. And I'm still getting help. And that's for me. I'm not doing it for everyone else. I'm doing it because I know that I deserve better now.
But you're still a dickhead, right?
I'm still
You're
a
still a
dickhead.
dickhead?
Absolutely. Sure am. I'll be a dickhead till the day I die.
Susan's obsessed with why I won't go live and if not went after you or anything like that, like she puts it. And it's like I kept saying to Susan, when people have went into a struggle and they're at rock bottom and they're prepared to kind of go and help themselves, that's the difference. That's the key difference right there. And sometimes, like I said, people need backed into a corner. Dre, hello.
Yes.
And they'll go and get the help. And like I said, Dre has went and got the help. Dre has worked on her own ass. She is trying to find healthier ways to support herself. And there's the difference, Susan. She's taking the advice and fighting to do better and be better for herself. Not for anyone else, for herself.
Yep.
Because the only person that loses is her.
Yeah.
The only person that gains is her. So it's up to her to
Right.
live as best as she can. You've got those options, Susan. You choose not to take them. You don't want to be better. You don't want to find better ways of living or being healthier.
Right.
She's
The amount of
now
people that have
learning.
helped you is ridiculous.
She's really learning how it is to lose people that cared about you.
Yep.
She lost it. She lost it.
Yeah. And we all did truly care about Susan. Whether you like that or believe that or not, Susan, we all did in the beginning truly care about you. But you knocked every piece of that out of all of us. Every bit of sympathy, every bit of empathy was knocked out of us lie for lie. Every time you come on calls and lied and gaslit and manipulated people, all the
suicide baited.
the suicide baiting, trying to kind of keep people on calls for hours at a time. Oh, I've got an ambulance coming. I've got an ambulance coming. Hold on, keep me company. The ambulance gets there and you're like, yeah, I've sobered up now and I feel a bit better. Don't need you.
Hmm.
Yep.
Mhm.
And Purple said last night, I hate to bring her up, but you never know if this is the time. Well, I've come to the point now. I can't make that my problem.
Right.
I agree. And with that, to some respect, you can cry wolf a million times and you never know the one time that person's never going to be crying wolf. You know,
Right.
Susan has mental health checking on her. Mental health would have been made fully aware if Susan had made any attempts like that last night, like so she suggested at the end of her life. That wouldn't have went on.
I wonder how it was at the end of that live. Were people running to her Discord to beg her not to
Yeah.
not do it? I wonder if her friends did that. The
Yeah.
people that she holds up so high now.
Yeah. Susan has to be responsible for her own mental health, and she has to be responsible for getting help, and she's not at that stage yet. Is she in free fall right now? I think we can all agree, yes, she is in complete free fall right now, because she's kind of losing control of everything at the moment. But that's why she's lashing out with more venomous behaviour,
Yep.
you know,
You heard
because she
it.
is in free fall. And instead of owning her shit, instead of taking accountability, which would make her life a lot damn easier, she's doubled down, and it's what her family have always said she does. When Susan, you know, it's when she gets backed into a corner, she fights. She doesn't back down. You know, she doubles down with everything, even when she's wrong.
Yep, she does.
So it's like I said, it's I don't know why she finds it so hard to take accountability, because life would be a lot easier for her.
She wouldn't
yeah.
be where she is today if she
No,
took accountability for anything.
no.
Susan needs to take accountability for the majority of her life. Like, she really does.
One thing I learned when I went into rehab is not to live in victim mentality. It would be so easy to have spent the rest of my life saying, oh, it was because I was abused that I do all these bad things and make all these negative choices. One thing I quickly learned is while trauma and things you go through in life have a part to play in your ability or lack of ability to cope with life, you ultimately are the one responsible for the choices you make, whether they're negative or positive. You have a choice to put a drug into your system or to choose a healthier path. You have a choice to take your mental health medication and not mix it with anything. You have a choice to not mix it with alcohol. You have a choice to not make these things worse for yourself so you can get to a stabilized point. You're not making any of those choices, Susan. But yet you scream with jealousy to anybody else who has. Nobody will ever knock me down, Susan, or make me not proud of the journey that I've fought through. Because, like I said, 26 years, sweetheart. And it is still a battle every damn day. Every time you're in pain, it is always a battle. But it is a battle I will go to my grave knowing that I have not passed down to my kids. That I've broke that cycle of generational trauma.
Good for you, CJ. Good for you. You're what? Oh, you're a strong mother. Don't let
So
her
you
get
need
you
to
down.
understand, Susan, that there's a big freaking difference when you're trying to come at me for a journey that I'm surviving through when you can't even take step one. So go and sit down, sweetheart. Right, we want to play?
There is no law, and I rang the police and I asked the police that when actually they were when they came out after when they did come out, there is no medical marijuana carried here in the UK. If that was the case, they would put me on because I'm a chronic pain sufferer, and because CJ had a little drill done in her fucking brain. Yeah, no, that doesn't cut it, man. Sorry. You don't want to hear the facts and you don't want to hear the truth. You know why? Because you're living in America and you're thinking weed is, oh well, that's nothing, but it's a big fucking deal here in the UK. So try me again. I tell you. Susan, why are you lying? I'm not lying. Go look it up. England and Scotland have different laws. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. That's bullshit. That is complete. England and Scotland have different laws. No, they don't. And when you have a person who was sticking needles in their arms for a long time ever, found underneath bridges and whatnot, right? And then they suddenly said, "Oh well, we're going to make."
Fuck. Now I found a needle underneath a bridge. Is that what she just said there? I found a needle
Oh
under
my
a
God.
bridge.
Something was under a bridge. I don't think I actually heard her.
So I'm finding needles underneath bridges when I've never used needles, but I found one under a bridge.
I
Okay,
heard
Susan.
I
Oh,
heard
okay.
that I heard her say that you had been found under bridges. Shall we go back a couple of seconds? 46:59. Let's see.
England and Scotland have different laws. No, they don't. And when you have a person who was sticking needles in their arms for a long time ever, found underneath bridges and whatnot, right?
Oh,
Found underneath bridges and whatnot.
where else were you found? Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Interesting. That's a story I haven't heard.
Listen, I'm
Anyone on
laughing and I
mute?
don't mean to laugh, but I think at this point, if I don't laugh, it's not going to be healthy for me.
Right.
I must be put. I must be. I live under the bridge.
Listen, in Michigan, because we live in a peninsula, or there's a peninsula, whatever, the people that live in the lower peninsula, we're called trolls. So technically, I am a troll because I live
geez.
under the bridge.
I must be. I must be just a little Scottish troll then. Pooh, can
Yeah,
you
you
turn me into an AI troll, please, with a kilt? I need a little Scottish kilt. Can I have a Scottish kilt?
CJ the gnome.
Yeah, I'll be
A
CJ
gnome.
the gnome.
And then they suddenly said, "Oh well, we're going to make you go to cold turkey, and we're going to put you on a boat and put you going around the coast of Ireland." Fuck off. That is number one. That become medical neglect. If someone did that to you, that'd be called medical neglect, because you can't do that. You got to take a person down step by step by step by step. Don't even fucking play with me, because guess what? I had a conversation with the police about that. All right, so stop with your bullshit. Stop.
Since when, if you had the conversation with the police, since when were the police medically trained to be able to give medical opinions, Susan? I mean, I'm just asking.
Never. Didn't happen. Maybe in her brain. She dreamt it. That's what it is. Did someone say troll? Yes, Mackenzie, we did.
I'm taking over
Mackenzie,
the
go
troll
grab
world,
yourself.
Mackenzie. Taking over the troll world under my little bridge.
True, Georgia.
I am British.
Sorry, Tara, what'd you say?
I said, true, Georgette. If she's so educated, why isn't she helping herself?
Because she doesn't want it.
Exactly.
Bingo.
Yep. She don't want it. If she wanted it, she would have stayed. She would get and stay clean, and she can't.
My mother's British. My son is British. Don't even play me. I have British fucking ID. So where are you going with that? You know what, Mackenzie? You can go and fucking shove yourself. You can go fuck yourself. I don't need to answer to anybody. Just
So she's allowed to claim that because our parent is from Britain, but she's biologically born and bred in Ireland, but Charlie Girl and Tara aren't allowed to be a percentage Irish?
96%
How's you allowed to be
as
a
that.
percentage British if you aren't allowed to be a percentage Irish? Bit of double standards there, Susan.
I'm half Irish.
Oh, God, don't say it's Dree, please. I don't want to hear. Dree's not Irish.
I am Irish. Irish, German, and Polish. Fun fact.
just because I have an Irish accent, I don't need to answer to anybody. I don't.
You don't.
I don't. Ask Siri. Fuck off. Yeah, I know Siri's name is Susan Bennett, right? I heard that one a million times. Big fucking deal. Big fucking deal. But you don't want to hear about precious little fucking CJ there now, do you? Or Tara White, for that matter.
Bitch.
Don't want to hear about this bitch neither. But let me tell you, I'm fixing to put the recording out there.
Pooh says I'm Irish by injection. Oh my god.
And I will put the recording out there. And the only reason I'll put the recording out there is to show that you're all fucking liars. You're all a bunch of liars. Because
Liars.
guess what?
Liars.
Liars. Liars.
Do it, Susan. Do it.
She can't even say liars because she just says liars. Liars.
It has nothing to do with her teeth. It is all her tongue that she has no muscle in because of the alcohol.
Yep. Spooky D poop clean. Oh my god.
CJ didn't think, and Tara didn't think that I was going to record them. Yeah, the fuck I did. Yes, I did.
Mhm, mhm. Oh, I'm sorry, one more point I have to make very clear. I never asked Susan that question about her father.
Nope.
Never did. So if she has that recording of me asking that, please, I want to hear it.
Only on St. Patrick's Day.
Tony, you don't know your ass from your elbow, so I think you should go to bed.
Susan, stop it.
They think you need to go to bed. What time was this live at? Oh, right here. 11 o'clock. Almost midnight. Yeah, you
Mhm.
need to go to bed, bitch.
I do believe social services will be calling on CJ because it's illegal to smoke weed continuously, especially when she's cycling on her little cycling and she drops joints for kids to pick it up. Yeah. Been there for that one.
I didn't hear that.
You're dropping joints? Are you like the fucking Mario?
Fuck, I must multitask well if I'm cycling and smoking one at the same fucking time.
Oh, funny.
Fucking hell. Multitasking at its finest.
Do you have kids running behind you to pick up your joints?
No, I don't. I'm in, like Susan keeps pointing out, I'm in the middle of the Scottish Highlands. When I go out on my bike, and Dree can vouch for this, so
Yep.
can the girls. When I go out on the bike, you will not see another human.
Nope.
What a waste.
You won't see another human for miles and miles and miles and miles while I'm out. You're just in the middle of nowhere. Now, if I go down a different direction, yes, you might spot more humans, but I certainly ain't chiving one while I'm trying to multitask, not falling off a damn bike.
Rocco says it was in your boot, Susan. I remember that when it was in your fucking boot.
Oh, Lord.
CJ has ties, not the joint. No, not the joint.
I know. Oh, I tell you, but I heard her saying that. That was just laughable. Me and my little bike. Oh, Lordy
She
Susan.
gets her joints from her dealer. No, she builds them herself.
Yeah, and I was right in what I said, Susan. It gets delivered straight to me. Again, go Google it.
It does. It does. I've been on the phone
Right
with
to
her
my
when
door.
her shit's been delivered.
I just need to give them little security codes and everything, and it just gets given straight to me.
Yep.
You know, I'm pretty sure the British government are aware, Susan. Just saying. I can't even take it seriously. It's so laughable.
For real.
The things she said about Dree. Let me tell you the things she said about Dree.
Oh,
Not, I know Dree don't like me, and that's okay. But Dree's stalking me. Dree's I'm lucky I'm in a different country, and Dree fucking.
how am I stalking her if she's in a different
Oh,
country?
me, you were stalking me. Women, you were stalking me.
How was I stalking you if you were in a different country? Like what? Okay.
She's trying to make the point that because we fell out and we weren't talking for a little bit because of certain things, that you were stalking me. You wouldn't leave us alone, which, to be fair, was partly true because
Hey.
you're a stubborn biatch. But it's your stubbornness that we kind of love, so.
Exactly. But look at where I'm at now. So
Exactly. And like I said, Susan, thanks to our stubbornness and her stubbornness, she actually went and got some freaking help. Again, unlike you. She knows
Unlike
she's a
you.
dickhead.
Yep.
I tell her all the
Ridiculous.
time she's like the annoying little freaking sister that I want to bitch slap on a freaking daily basis.
But then want to give me a cuddle.
Yeah, all at the same time. Very annoying.
Mackenzie, Mackenzie, you're absolutely right. I do believe that too. She gets her stories from Netflix. She
It's
does.
gotta be.
No, and she's in with Netflix, so oh god, I didn't say that, did I?
Aw, thank you, Shiz Streaks. They said, Dre, you have shared something personal one time in a live, and I've had the utmost respect for you since. CJ, I just heard 28 years of being free of addiction. 26, actually. You're an inspiration to others, both amazing. Thank you, Shiz.
No, I appreciate that, Shiz.
Shizzy.
I know, Shizzy.
Well, Pooh, so they came into Pooh's live a couple of days ago, and Pooh said hi to them, and it autocorrected Shiz to Shizzy. So now in November, Pooh is changing her name to Shizzy because she thinks it's funny. So that's the story behind Shizzy.
Ah, well, there you go. No, I appreciate that anyway. Like I said, it's a hard battle, and Dre knows this, most of us knows this. When you're struggling with mental health or addiction, it is a lifelong battle, and you are going to have times when you're up and you're going to have times when you're down. The thing is, when you're down, if you're handling your shit when you're down in very not productive ways or unhealthy ways, then it's going to hold you back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And people deserve more from life than that. So why allow things to hold you back?
Mhm.
You know, so sometimes it's working through the hard stuff, like Dre has, and you know, getting past the hard stuff, putting the work in, and getting to where she is now, where she's a little bit less of a dickhead, but she's still a dickhead.
Always gonna be. Like, hello,
Exactly.
do you know me?
And Susan's always had an issue because she can't understand why, let's say, I won't go live, and I've never done a live on Dre. Well, Dre kind of took the advice long ago to kind of get herself some help.
I took the advice to shut the fuck up and do what I was asked.
Exactly. I was trying to be polite about it there. Goodness sake. But yeah, she took the advice to shut the fuck up and go work on herself and go sort her shit out, and she did.
Yep, that's the difference between you and I, Susan. I'm willing to do the hard things and survive through them, and you're
Put
just
the work in.
not.
She cannot do it. She
Right.
can't.
Yep. I'll respect anyone, no matter how many times they fall, because of how many times they choose to get back up. But when you can't even choose to take a first step, you get zero respect from me whatsoever.
Right.
Because you're
Mhm.
choosing to stay stagnant and stuck with the life that you have.
Absolutely.
So,
Dre
right,
did what
let's
she was
crack on.
exactly, Pooh. Dries did what she was told. Now shut the fuck up, Susan, and do what you are told. Exactly. Learn from me, bitch. Learn from me. Just saying. I'm taking another bong rip now.
Oh god.
Agreed. Right? I've heard it all. Believe me, I've heard it all. So try and stop me now, bitches. And Tara, you said you were talking to my dad. You're a lying fucking bitch. You are such a lying bitch. It's not fucking believable. Tara, why did you lie and say that you talked to my dad when you didn't? Stop with your deflection American bullshit, because you know what? I don't give a fuck about that. And like I said, I'm broadcasting on, I know, 3 different platforms. The NHS doesn't care what CJ does. You're probably right. But child services do. Child services do.
Oh,
I
and
do believe that
FYI,
she is,
Susan, only one of my
know.
children is a minor. I've got 5
Yep.
girls. 4 of them are adults, all over the age of 18. Actually, all over the age of 21.
Yep.
So that leaves me with 1 minor child. And like I said, social services don't give a shit because I'm completely legal, Susan, and there is nothing else they can get me on ever. So keep trying. Keep grasping at the straws you're trying to grasp, Susan.
Yep.
Children who are older but they're not in the right state of mind. So yeah, it does. Yeah. child services will be along there before you know it. And I make a phone call. If anyone wants to say a fucking word, I make.
Yes, sorry, distractions. Reading Shiz comment. Mental health is such a stigma attached to it, but the majority of Americans suffer from one form or another. If more people were willing to speak out, it wouldn't have such a negative connotation. I agree with that. That's why I've been open about my mental health, just because of the stigma behind it. And, you know, people don't speak up enough about it. So that's why a lot of people feel alone as well in their battle, because it's just not spoken enough about. So
No, it's not.
but yep. Anyway, continuing.
Make a phone call. You can make the phone call to me all your life because you know your phone calling just me.
I don't understand that.
CJ, there you go with another live about me. Now I won't be popping up your live. I have better things to be doing. I'll be probably spending time with talking to my daughter and whatnot. So now I won't be popping up your live. And actually, I don't give a fuck about your life. I don't give a fuck about your life. I don't. And when child services do come out, you know, I called them. Yeah, I did. What are you gonna do, cause child services on me? Hello, there's no kids living there.
Pause that a second. Susan, you're saying there's no kids living with you as if it's something to be proud of, sweetheart. As if that's a boast. Like you can't get me because I ain't got no kids here. You think that's something to be proud of, Susan?
Right.
You're saying that as if that's an achievement. Can't get me. I ain't got no kids. Huh?
So true, CJ. So true.
What's that? I mean, come on, Susan.
Right, Spooky. She sounds proud that there's no children there.
Exactly. It's like complete pride. It's look, I've got one over you. I ain't got no kids here, CJ.
I can do whatever I want.
Well, Susan, I'd take my life over your life any damn day of the week because I've got my 5 kids here.
Exactly.
Right.
4 of my daughters still live at home and are saving up for mortgages. They all work, minus my youngest child. And the one that has moved out has her own home, has her own car, has her own job and career and everything else. So I see my children every single day, Susan.
Yep.
So I don't think that's something to be proud of, shouting, "Yeah, well, I've not got my kids here." Oh, okay, Susan. I'm glad you seem proud of that. Sorry,
Right.
carry on.
Payback is a bitch, isn't it? It's a bitch. When you take a man's character and you cut him down like that. No, I'm not joking. You know, Charlie girl, when you take a man's character who brought his 4 children up
Really.
and cut him down like that.
The only person cutting your father down, Susan, is you. We have the utmost respect for your father and your stepmother and your siblings. Utmost respect. None of us have ever accused your father of being a PDF. None of us have ever accused your father of anything like that. This came from your mouth on a call to your father. The only thing that I'm responsible for is because of other things that you'd stated in that call you have recorded about what you said went on in your childhood. That's what led us to ask you that question, Susan. Everybody but you seems to understand that. That is a completely separate discussion and separate topic to what you said to your father about your sister.
That's really the truth, CJ, because I am so glad when she puts that out. She probably won't, but when she puts it out, everybody can hear what Susan said about her father
Yep.
and let it come out of her mouth. Like it's going to come out of her mouth.
And that's exactly why she won't play it. And if she does play it, then Our family are going to see exactly what led to that question being asked.
Yep.
So she's the only one hurting her dad. She claims we're the one causing her dad all this pain. We're the one doing it. It's all of us. It's all of our fault. No, this began with you on a call to your father spitting those vile lies out of your dang mouth, Susan, for attention. That's what started this. Right, sorry, on you go.
Do you think I'm going to leave that alone? It took me a long time to even fucking come on here and say this. Because I've been dealing with my own mental health, my own stuff. And like I said, I do have the recording. Yes, I do. And I'm going to play it. I am so going to play that. Yeah. Try calling child service on me, motherfuckers, because there's no one here.
Yes, Alta Apple Tart is Susan's stepmother.
Yeah,
Very nice lady.
very,
Yep.
very nice lady, very respectful.
Yep, and she said that her dad should divorce the stepmother. Yep, she did say that.
Which again, she has no right to say. You're an adult now, Susan. Get this into your head. You're grown, right? Your
45.
dad has chosen to remarry. That woman carries his name. She will carry his name forever. Now, legally, that makes her your stepmother. Whether you want to accept her as such or not is on you. But legally, yes, she is. Whether you like that terminology or not, she's your stepmother. And you can choose to go get married, and through which your name would change to something else. But she's always going to have that name. So there's the difference, Susan. She's not leaving your dad. I think that's ridiculous and quite twisted for you to even suggest that she should divorce your dad or your dad should divorce her. What you should want for your dad is that because you're all grown now, that your dad can find happiness in the life that he's got left with his children not there anymore. And you can't even give him that because you'd rather him be lonely and his wife divorce him. Right, sorry, carry on.
No, you're good. Dale said 865 million Americans take psychiatric drugs, 1 in 4 adults, and nearly 1 in 10 kids. She said, let that sink in. CDC data, 23.1% of U.S. adults, about 60 million people take a psychiatric drug. 8.2% of U.S. children, 4.5 million kids do too. That's insane.
Yeah, that is.
That's wild numbers.
Isn't half.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Going on.
You play with fire, you're going to get dealt with fire. And don't fuck with the Irish. That's all I'll say.
Nobody's scared of you.
Telling me fucking lies, saying you talked to my dad and all that. No, you didn't. Fucking lying bitches. You're lying. You're such liars. It's unbelievable. Tara told me she talked to my dad and this, that, and everything. Nah, you didn't talk to my dad at all. No, you didn't. You never talked to my dad.
When we
Tara,
call
you
your
said you text-
stepmother's phone number, Susan, or your stepmother calls one of us because of all of this shit that's going on, your father's there. It might be your stepmother that is calling or we call, but it is your father by her side, next to her in that home where he can hear the whole conversation. He's on speaker where he can join in if and when he chooses, and he's able to put his input in. So, next thing, Susan.
my dad, why ain't he in here right now? Why ain't he in here right now? Because he's not. You're a lying bitch. Yeah, child services have been calling CJ, yes. AKA CJ and Nikki, right? I know her second name, but I'm not going to put it out there. because I know her children are probably at risk right now, you know, from abuse and mother taking weed every day, which is not allowed here in the UK, mind you. Fuck about and fool around, bitches, because now guess what? I've been working on this for
Fuck about and fool around.
Oh Lord.
Dead.
this. I've been doing my homework, so to speak. Play with me now. Go play, bitches. What are you gonna do? Put me in a psychiatric ward? Yeah, I've already been there.
Beat it.
There's no kids here in my apartment, none at all. My daughter's 25, nearly coming up 26 years of age. Tara, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, because when you get sued, yeah, your husband's gonna hit your husband's pocket. And if CJ thinks that I'm playing, let's see. In the UK, there's no mother should be intoxicated, i.e., alcohol or substance abuse. Okay.
Sorry.
Now we have a.
Did you just say that in the UK no mother should be intoxicated with alcohol, Susan?
I don't know. I didn't catch that.
I don't know what to say to that, Susan. Is that maybe why your children are elsewhere then? Because you abuse that with your medication and your mental health all mixed up, combined, creates a toxic little sausage? Just saying.
All or substance abuse. Okay. Now we have a CJ, i.e., Nikki, who smokes weed around everybody, around the kids, around everybody. She don't give a fuck. How she even smokes it in the bathtub. And I know American people
do you
think,
know what I do in the dang bathtub, Susan?
You have
Well,
bubbles
that's a little
in that
bit
bathtub?
weird and pervy if you ask me. Like, how the heck do you know? I mean, why are you thinking about me in a bathtub, Susan? Do
Do
we
you
have
have
an issue
bubbles?
here?
Do you have bubbles in that bathtub?
I do, but like, why have we got an issue here, Susie? Like, why are you thinking about me in a bathtub? Can we please not? Like, you don't know what I do in the bathtub. Like, I'm just saying. Bit weird.
well, that's only weed. Well, in the UK, it's a big no-no. Sorry. You don't care? You'll care when you lose your kids, bitch. Not my kids. I don't give a fuck. Not my kids. I know where my kids are at.
Not
and
with
you
you,
can't even do a
Susan.
thing with me much.
That's where they're at. Not with you.
Year-old daughter, 25-year-old daughter. So yeah, we'll see about that. You're gonna get a raid and they're gonna fucking confiscate all your weed and put you in handcuffs, more or less. You're not in America. You're here in the UK. You know, I don't even excuse me. I don't even down to the point of reading your comments out because I know I'm on different platforms and this is live streaming from them platforms. So see, this would never have happened if Caesar didn't try to accuse my father of something. And then Tara tried to say to me that she spoke to my father, which it never happened. That's a lie. It's called defamation of character. You accuse a man of doing things when all these children are going to say, all these 4 children are going to say, no, it never happened. Okay. CJ, you'll know you're in the wrong. Fuck off. Let's see what happens. CJ's there laughing and thinking it's all a joke, right? Won't be a joke when they knock on her front door.
I'm scared.
I'm pretty sure they will. I even have a fucking crime reference number. So I'm pretty sure they will be knocking on her front door. Yeah. You're saying your sobriety and all this? What sobriety have you got when you're smoking fucking weed 24/7? I just want to know. I mean, let me get my head around this for a minute. I know American people, they think weed is not a big deal, and in their country it's not. But in the UK, it's a big deal. It's a massive deal. Speaking of that, we're talking about dealers, right, CJ? Who's dealing you your drugs, CJ? Who's dealing you? You said you were going through sobriety. I mean, who's dealing your weed to you right now?
The doctors
Hello?
employed by the British government, Susan, that pay taxes, that I then, hire as a doctor privately to prescribe it, which is okayed by the legislation in the UK government. And then it gets delivered to my front door. I don't even need to leave my house. Again, great, Susan.
You know what I mean? So Tara was a fucking liar. Tara White is a liar. And CJ will be visited by child services for smoking weed around her children 24/7. Now, I told you, play with me. Just push me to the buttons. And that's why I took time off of YouTube. That's why I didn't want to even come on, because I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. I knew exactly what I was doing. And let's see what happens, Ryan. It's out of my control now.
Alta said El Chapo is CJ's dealer.
Honestly, our lack of education is just ridiculous.
Damn, smoking 24/7, that's a lot, right, Georgette?
I know. I don't know how I'm even on this live now.
Heather! Hi,
Hey,
Heather.
Heather.
It's being logged in with the police here in the UK.
Georgette said, please turn yourself in, CJ. Hey, Sue.
Listen, if I do need a weekend break in the next few weeks, I shall promptly turn myself in, let the popo know that big bad Susie said that, I'm breaking some laws and I need a little weekend with the padded room.
With a self hug.
I know.
The police are not dumb. They can take a fucking laptop and take stuff off it. They're not stupid. Don't ever think they're stupid, because they're not. And Tony, fuck off, because you know what? I heard you on purpose, only a while ago, mind you, because I've been on different situations, and you sound fucked up, so fucked up out of your mind. I don't even know what to say about you, girl. I just hope you get well soon. That's what I'm going to say to you right now. And for all you gobshites writing in my fucking chat, go ahead, write it, because I'm not reading the fucking things. You know why? Because that's that's my right. I don't need to highlight and see what you're saying. I don't need to do that shit. I don't need to do it.
Yeah, right. Because you just make it up on your own, but whatever. CJ, when they swatted you this morning, they took your laptop. You must have
I
an
know.
international. You must have an international drunkery going.
I know. I mean, I've just bought that laptop as well. It's brand new. What you doing, Susan? Come on. Be nice. I don't want to lose my laptop. Susan, are you okay? I mean, I know the answer to that's no, but so they're coming to raid me, digitally download my laptop because I smoke legal medical cannabis. Okay. I get where your delusion's going, Susan. I get it. Let's go with it. Carry on.
I'm gonna clip you saying, "Are you okay?" And that's gonna be my need to feel good every day.
When you need a kick up the ass.
Yeah. Are you okay? Oh God, that's gonna
I'm
kill
telling
me.
you, she needs to go and give her head a damn wobble.
More than that, she needs to bounce it off. Never mind.
Halt.
Oops.
Right,
Yes,
let's crack on.
she does have a better mic.
Oh, I heard that, Tony, on purpose. I briefly heard it. I mean, I had to skim. I only skimmed through things. I mean, look, I haven't been on YouTube all day long. Do you know why? Because I've been taking care of Susan for once in her life. I've been taking care of me. I've been taking care of my daughter. I've been talking to my daughter, and I know so much right now. I'm not even fucking saying. Okay, I'm not saying. I'm not gonna tell you. Sorry, but and you can do the drinks and all the rest of it. I don't look. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give a flying fuck. Doesn't matter to me. Now, CJ, I'm pretty sure you're going to get raided, so don't worry about that one.
You're gonna get raided.
I've reported you to this is CPS over in America. We say child social services over here in the UK, right? And the fact that you have unwed children, I will put it that way. That's like wow. Wow. And I love the way you're all laughing, and you're actually on a whole lot of different platforms at the same time. So just want to give a shout out to all that too.
You mean your bot?
I'm jealous because CJ still has her children and I don't. That's very incorrect. I do have my daughter, and I also have my son too. My daughter's 25 years of age. She has her own brain cells. She's working a really goddamn good job right now. I'm not going to say where it is.
Why do we need
and I
to know
what she's
this?
doing.
Like, why do we want to hear about her daughter? This is terrible.
And Susan, here's the thing. I hate to bust your little bubble with this. Your children are, and I completely agree, both amazing, amazing, beautiful children. But the amazing, beautiful children they are, and that credit belongs to the people that raised them. Just saying.
Yep. Right, Georgette. She pays child support. She doesn't have the son.
She doesn't have a son. She doesn't have a daughter either. Let's be real. She doesn't.
Mhm.
She's talking to her on the phone.
Right.
Big difference.
She don't see her every day like CJ sees all of her kids every
Me
single
too.
day. Right, Sue? She just lied.
Yep.
She lied this whole fucking live. The whole damn thing.
I know what she's doing, and I also know what my son's doing. I pay my son to get things done. So don't come in here and tell me that I'm jealous of anything. I'm not jealous of you people. There's no way I'm jealous of you people. I'm never going to be jealous of you people. You know
Okay,
why?
Susan.
Because I know I talk to my daughter 4 times per day. I mean, fuck ye. You don't know what's going on. And I'm not willing
And
to
we
give
don't
that
want
out.
to
I'm not
know
willing to give that
either.
information.
We don't want to know what's going on either with your children.
Right.
Keep it to yourself. But you can't.
Yeah, exactly, Georgia. She just started talking to her daughter thanks to the stepmom that she was vile to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Apple Tart does say that in the chat here tonight or last night too.
She does. Yep,
Yep.
she did.
Just be mindful of time. So if we need to skip it a little bit or anything, Dree, just do what you need to do. Like, I'm mindful of your time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. We only had you, you were only our bitch for a certain amount of time.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Send someone to my home. Go ahead. Send someone to my home. I fucking dare you. There's no kids here. There's no children here.
Why are you proud
if
of
my-
that, Susan? Why are you proud of the fact that you've got no children in your home? Why are you saying that as if it's a badge of honour? Hello,
Right.
wobble your head.
Right.
Jill, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Jill, with your cosmetic blinds. Oh, you were a fucking heroin addict, CJ. Let's be real. I'm going to put this with you, CJ. Just because your stepfather touched you doesn't mean to say it happens all the ways around.
Pig. What a pig.
Disgusting.
So, Susan, again, let me correct you. Grandfather, not stepfather. My stepfather was a wonderful human until he passed away. Absolutely amazing human. More father than my biological father. Amazing man. But my grandfather, on the other hand, not so great. So again, when you're going to try and weaponise somebody's past like that, Susan, maybe get your facts right first before you throw it back at someone. But you're lucky I've got a thick skin because I've already danced with every damn demon out there, Susan. I've walked through the fires of hell and faced every frigging demon out there and still survived. So your words they're laughable. Like I said, Don't get under my skin. They're just laughable. Carry on.
Georgette said, not her fucking story to tell. I agree. Alta said, I'm so sorry, TJ.
Thank you, honey.
And I have that on recording. I have that. I was never a drug addict. I'm not even going to tell him.
She does the same shit that Purple does with using people's traumas against them.
Yeah.
That just came to me, like...
No,
She
do
does
you
the
not notice
same
the
exact
parallels
thing.
and how Purple was speaking about Six Up and how paralleled Susan's made that and
Yep.
what she's done with me? So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep, definitely. Yep, Pooh said she was really taking pages from Purple's book in this live.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She abuses her meds. That's a drug problem. Right, Georgette? Pooh. we keep thinking the same things. It's weird. I don't know who this one is, but we keep, like, in chat saying the same shit. It's weird.
Yeah.
I never took a fucking drug in my arm. No way. CJ, well, you want to call me enabler? Well, maybe CJ's an enabler. CJ, you're an enabler.
What?
She's the one sticking
What?
injections in her arms, not me.
CJ's far from an enabler. She kicked your ass so much, Susan. Stop it.
Honestly.
I'm the last person you could ever accuse of being an enabler, Susan. That's why you hate me so fucking much.
For real.
Because I
Yep,
was
I'm
in there
cool with
calling
it.
out your lies and your bullshit 24/7 whenever I get fucking shouted on. I was like, no, she's lying. Here's the proof. Calling it out. And you fucking hated me for it.
Right. Yep.
Tara,
Something-
you are a spiteful little bitch. You said, oh, I'm second generation Irish. Bitch,
Oh, here we
you don't
go.
even know what
Here
it's
we
like to be
go.
Irish.
He's rewriting my family history for me. Go right ahead.
Start with. Okay? You don't. Right? And because a man who brought his children up, you
I called the
look, I'm
man.
gonna put the fucking recording
Never
out there.
did. Put it out, bitch. Put it out.
I fucking dare you stop me. And if you want to take this live down tomorrow, that just comes to show that he has something to hide. Because CJ might be off the heroin, but she's not off the weed. And that's not acceptable here in the UK. I'm sorry. It's not. It's like me saying the Bible is Islam. Islam is the Bible. No, the fuck it's not. Two different books. So don't even start with me with that.
Feet, are you jumping to Islam and the damn Bible?
And she goes, don't start with me with that.
Come back.
Who started with her about that?
What?
If you're
Right,
in this chat, confess. Confess that you started with Susan about the Bible.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I know Love to Love God was in there last night.
Oh God, don't even talk to me on that one.
Well, I'm pagan, so I'm kind of. I'm not going to be talking about the Bible because that's not my belief system. So I don't think I'd be talking about that, Susan. Just saying. So
It wasn't a
and
Bible
why
kind
you're
of
equating
live.
Islam and the Bible as an example for you to explain the context of the rest of the shit you're talking about makes no sense whatsoever. Like, just stop it.
Stop it, Pooh and Alta. You guys are killing me.
You have the Bible in one hand, you have the Islamic book in the other. Are they the same? No, they're fucking not. So I say you stop with your bullshit, okay?
My God, CJ, what the hell were you doing? I didn't see what you were doing.
I've no clue. Oh my goodness.
Medically, it's acceptable. Pooh, maybe in the US it is, but in the UK it's not. Sorry. Believe me, I've looked up this. I've contacted doctors even.
No, you
Again,
don't.
Susan, what form of Google are you using? Is it the made in Taiwan one, the made in China one? Like, what form of Google are you using? Because it's not the same as the rest of the human race.
She doesn't
My
use Google, she
goodness.
uses Internet Explorer.
She said you have the Bible in one hand and the Islamic one in the other. CJ, just stop.
No.
Don't start
If
with
you
me.
can't freaking laugh at that, there's something wrong with
My
you.
little pagan ass is getting everywhere with all these freaking religious books. From Islam to the Christian Bible. Here we go. Why not?
I'm dead.
I'm down for a road trip through religion.
Oh no.
Oh my God, is that what you read in the bathtub? How does Susan know that?
It must be, Tara. It must be.
See, when you understand when I go off YouTube for a bit, it's not that I'm not it's not that I are doing anything. I'm looking up stuff. I'm finding facts. I'm finding the real stuff. And Georgette, you can say what the fuck you like. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't care. And CJ's kids will be looked at.
Leave my Georgette alone.
You know. No, I don't need to leave anyone on my panel. I'm not leaving anybody. What the voodoo sisters, as CJ calls you, on my panel. Yeah, right. I don't need to drop a
I
link.
couldn't face
I don't need to
her,
do it.
Charlie girl, because you couldn't face the fact that she would have whipped your ass and showed you facts. Susan, she asked you for the link, said, let me up and I'll prove to you that medical cannabis is legal in the UK and specifically Scotland, just in case you try to pull the whole English-Scottish thing. So she was ready to show you. You refused her a link. Why? Because you knew her ass would get called out.
Yep. Exactly.
Don't need that shit. But let me tell you one thing. I will be playing a recording. I will be doing that.
When?
At some stage. When I get around to it, more or less, you know. When I get around to play the recording, I'm going to play the recording and I am going to vindicate people who were accused in the wrong. And I love the way you keep saying, drink. You know, do you say to CJ, how about sticking a needle in your arm? Why don't you say to CJ, yeah, you're being, whatever, stick a needle in your arm, girl? Go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, you get probably hepatitis, whatever. Go stick a needle in your arm, girl. Why don't you do that?
She knows how she knows so much
Go
about
stick a
sticking
needle in
needles in the
and get that
arm.
fixed, right?
She's very fixated on needles, considering I never used needles, like I said. There's multiple ways of using heroin, and I didn't choose needles, just saying. So this whole needle in the arm thing that she's like hyper fixated on, what are you doing, Susan? Is this something you're projecting, maybe? Like, what's going on here? I'm just saying. You seem to be very focused on that, considering it's not the reality.
Yep.
Go and get that fixed. What are y'all talking now? You're not talking now because you know why? Because you're not fucking right. Tell CJ go stick a needle in her arm. You're a fucking lying bitch. Talk to my father like that. And came back and told me that my father talked to them, which he never did. He never did. This is the point I'm trying to make. He never fucking... Tara, you told me my dad talked to you. You lying fucking bitch. You lying cunt. And you know what? Yeah. No. And why CJ is even in my chat right now? If there's any
Why is
mods in
he
the
in my
bushes, block
chat?
that bitch.
Oh my God, I've heard that before. What's she doing in my chat?
What the fuck is Kim doing in my chat?
And yes, she's going to do a live on me tomorrow. And she's not going to do a live on Dree. You know why? Because she's protecting Dree.
Here we go.
You're protecting me, CJ. Aw.
How often do I kick your ass, Tree?
A lot.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Scotland has wrong currency. I know that. I know that because my mother used to live up there.
My motto.
But none of
It's CJ's Dre's bodyguard. Get him, CJ. Even though you're a broken human and you're crippled.
That's all right. I fight with words
True.
and logic.
And people don't like that.
So true.
Was allowed to have fucking weed in our fucking homes.
Homes.
oh my
How many
God,
you
nothing-
have?
Right? I was just gonna say that.
I know, like if I missed one, Susan,
You got a couple of
like where's if I've got a summer home I didn't know about?
them?
Like shit, pass me the address so I can let the voodoo sisters know so we can all go and vacay.
Pooh says, all you motherfuckers.
I've got all my voodoo sisters over to Scotland. If I've got a summer home somewhere, Susan, fill me in the address.
Look, I don't like weed, but if that was allowed, it's not allowed because this bitch is getting that fucking welfare check because she's smoking fucking weed. Let's be real, okay? No, I don't need to.
Everywhere.
you get a welfare check because you smoke weed. Did you hear that?
No, what she said was, I don't drink but weed. That's what you said. I don't drink weed.
I hope not.
We know what you drink, Susan. We know.
Oh, we know, honey. We're well aware.
Yeah, we've seen the inside of your magic cupboard, Susan.
Yep. Your hideaway cupboard.
Your little hidey hole cupboard. It's like you open it and poof, there's like about 30 boxes that hold 24 cans of beer in it, all stacked up. Poof, magic.
Poof. Imagine that. Drink the bong water, Susan. God damn it, Pooh.
Google it, Charlie girl. I don't need to Google it. And she just says, "Oh, I'm going to do another live on you." Why don't she do another live on fucking Dree? Oh, Dree is like stalking me. Dree's doing this, Dree's doing that, right?
I'm stalking you.
Dree, we shall take this to the YouTube.
You know what? CJ, you're a piece of shit, man. You are a total piece of shit. You are a liar. You told me that you spoke to my family. You did not. I found out you did not, and you
I
are a
did.
liar.
She did.
Did I imagine it? Like, Susan, is your stepmom and your dad not been in chat and acknowledged that we spoke to them? And that's how we confirmed when your stepmom asked me to call her what was said and what wasn't said. So I'm pretty sure your dad and stepmom ain't lying. Are you calling them liars, Susan? Just asking.
CJ, you did not talk to my family. Neither did Tara. You did
Oh,
not
here
talk
we
to
go.
family.
My name again.
No, don't worry. Social services are coming to her house. Already tracked down her location, so don't worry about that.
Oh, she's trapped
Tara don't give a flying fuck because she's living over there in America.
in the Highlands in Scotland.
I'm free. I live in America. She don't care. No, I don't care, Susan. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care about you anymore, Susan, because you don't care about you.
Yeah, Pooh. Pooh said you can tell she was stewing on this before going live.
Oh God, yeah, she was already 6 cans into beer balls.
Yep. Who's the stalker? She tracked your location.
Exactly. She's even talking about what I got up to in the dang bathtub. I mean,
Reading the
come
Bible, no
on.
less. Nothing sacred.
Like, how do you know what I got up to in the bathtub, Susan? I mean, the fact that you're even thinking about what I got up to in the bathtub really worries me.
Yeah, that's concerning.
I mean, I think that's something you might need to address, Susan.
I'm glad you don't have windows in your bathroom.
I know.
Or does she? Is that how
Oh,
Susan sees?
She would never know.
I'm dead.
Okay, right? She don't give a fuck what happens to her friend. You know, she
Spooky in the bathtub, Bible in one hand, joint in the other.
I know that is legit Susan's impression of me right now. The Islam Bible in one,
It's
the
so
Christian
funny.
Bible in the other, and a joint in my hand. That's I'm multitask like crazy, me.
I'm dead.
She didn't give a fuck what happened to me. Tara was meant to be my friend. She didn't give a fuck what happened to me.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
is
This
that
is
the issue,
where
Susan? Is that a bit of jealousy because Tara's got other friends? Is that what it is?
it is. But this is why she did this. Because she's mad. I don't talk to her anymore. And I won't.
Yep.
I don't care what she does.
Facts.
Lined me up and said things about my family. And boom. The minute I disagreed with that, Tara was out of there. Believe me.
What did she say
second
about her
generation Irish.
family? I don't understand. What did I say about her family now?
This is what I said earlier on. She's gone down the route of trying to say that we're the ones who accused her dad of being that and putting that onto us instead of her taking accountability that nobody, not one of us, has ever thought that of her dad or anyone in her family. These comments have came from Susan's mouth when she called her dad.
Yep.
That's where this stems from. So she needs to kind of rework that logic in her brain. And Pooh, I gathered you'd be on it. I didn't doubt you for a second.
Oh God, I'm
I'll
so
even
excited.
provide a picture, Pooh. I'll even provide a picture.
Oh boy.
Tara, you can show your second generation Irish up your fucking hole because you're not Irish. You're not
What
Irish,
hole?
you fucking cunt.
What
You're
hole?
not.
Tell me what hole. Be specific, Susan.
Oh boy.
I'm second generation Irish.
I
An
am.
Irish person don't treat an Irish person like that. And you know, you're like up there, up Scotland, fuck Scotland, right?
I was up Scotland. What does that mean?
I don't know what. I don't know. But if you're saying screw them, they're not Irish, then the UK rebukes you. Just saying.
Tara, you're like a fake Irish person. You're fake, man. You are so fake. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
I know what Irish are. I am Irish. And Chaos Queen, go and sort out your brain injury and fuck out of my chat.
You
And-
just sit down, Susan.
Oh, Tony, you're not Irish.
Alone.
You were on purpose a while ago telling her, oh, my husband, we're getting a divorce. Oh, fuck off. I didn't even hear the end of Purples, to be honest.
Did you pass
Because you know
out?
why? Because I wasn't on YouTube. I don't care. Tara, you're the biggest cunt I ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm second generation Irish. Oh, I'm second
It bothers
generation.
her.
How the fuck?
It really bothers her that
It
I'm second
does.
generation. I don't know why.
But she can say she's second generation British. And that's okay, apparently, to claim that one. The British rebuke. We rebuke.
Fuck it, you don't even know what the fuck you are, to be honest.
Don't
Get the
even
fuck
know
out
I
of here.
am.
Get the fuck out of here. No Irish people do that. Do dirty on another Irish person. No way. I mean, you tell my dad lies. You told me you talked to my dad. You never talked to my dad. You lying fucking piece of shit. You did not talk to my dad. And I know that because you did not talk to my dad. Parents I should be in. You know, people don't like to hear. There you go, no hobby. There you go. You got yourself a new set of balls, girl. And you have her and she don't. So that have you proved that I'm drinking right now? Are you a certified psychiatrist? I mean, once again, you have fucking what? CJ saying she's gonna do another live on me. Well, what's new? What's new? Okay, I'm gonna be very honest about this. What's
What's
new?
new?
Why does she
What's
do
new,
lives on me?
pussycat?
Every time
and she don't do
Susan
it on
says
Drake.
she's being honest, a troll under the little bridge dies. Stop it, Susan. Save the trolls.
Save the trolls.
Save the trolls.
Whoever said New Hobby is probably as drunk as her, I believe it. You know, I wonder sometimes.
Well, I have to admit, I
Okay.
lost a lot of respect for New Hobby after last night because New Hobby's never been part of the Discord. She doesn't know how Susan acts, behaves behind the scenes, how she treats people, none of
Right.
that. So, if you don't know the full context of what the argument's about, then don't judge other people for standing up for themselves against somebody else's lies,
What did she
gaslighting,
say?
and manipulation.
What did she say about me? A car? Well, fuck you too. I don't care. I don't care, New Hobby. Susan called you a weirdo. I don't even know her. I don't even know the girl.
Yep.
What's new? Because it's selective fucking outrage, to be very honest. When you don't like a person, you're gonna pick on a person, and that's the way it works. Simple as.
Okay.
Did we see any lives on Dree? No. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna do a live on that. I'll do a live. I know enough information. I'll do a live on that. And Chaos Queen, don't tell New Hobby to shut the fuck up. Don't tell her fuck off, because she'll time you out and she can time you out for 24 hours. So don't you even fucking come in here and do that. Right, if you want to time Chaos Queen up for 24 hours, go ahead on.
You time my
I
chaos
told you
queen
I'm
out.
broadcasting this.
Yeah, you leave my chaos alone. Our chaos. Leave her
How
alone.
dare you time it out?
Fucking
She's still
asshole.
crying. She's still crying. That's not.
She was
That's why
so
she's not
upset.
here.
Oh my god, she was so sad. She was in my DMs like. Anyways.
On all different platforms. New Hobby, you got it right. If you want to time her out, go ahead.
Piece of shit.
Don't even fucking start with all of that.
Who's she talking to?
I've not got a clue. One of the voices in her head.
Yeah. One of many.
Oh wow, New Hobby, I just unsubscribed to you. Canadian girl, stop the shit, because I'll get New Hobby subscribers in a heartbeat, so don't worry about that. I mean, seriously, one sub. I mean, we got subs coming here. They come in, they go. I mean, really? Wow. Okay. You're threatening my moderator that. I mean, seriously. I mean, I guarantee you by the next time I come on here, I will have that girl about a couple of hundred subscribers. Not because I'm cheating or not because I'm doing anything. It's because I am broadcasting this from different platforms, so to speak.
No, you're not.
I know Tara White doesn't like to know about that. All right,
Right,
Nikki.
because that makes me famous then.
Yeah, it's like an airport. Yeah, they don't need to tell them. Oh, well, I'm leaving. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give a flying fuck. How about that? I should get my numbers at the end of the day. You don't matter to me. You don't. When you're putting my family down, you don't matter to me at all. If anything, I thought you knew better. I'm gonna be
You're
real about
putting your
this.
family down, Susan, nobody else.
Right.
Thought you knew better, but obviously you did not. I'll dox who the fuck I want to dox. You talk about Tara White again? Funny that, because she'll be getting hit with a lawsuit pretty soon. You know,
Yeah,
when you
we're
send
going to
someone
get to that bit in a minute, Pooh. We certainly are.
a PayPal, their address does turn up, you know. Just saying, right? And for Nikki, social services will be taking that on. That's nothing got to do with me. But for someone who gets stoned off their head every now and again, you know, that's a concern, considering she's special needs children, and she's stoned off her head 24/7.
Oh my God.
That is, and yeah. You know what, Georgette, you can say what the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. You don't matter to me. You are not in my real life. You are not in my real life, Georgette. You understand what I'm saying? Now that I have my thing around me, my circle around me, you don't matter to me.
Oh,
Do
did
you understand what I'm saying,
Susan make
Georgette?
some new AI friends? Did she join our AI chat? Like, she
Chat
made some new
GPT.
friends. Chat BT, yeah, she's joined it. That's what she's done. She's made some new friends. That's where the other personalities are coming in. That makes sense now. The other voices in her head are AI.
You do not matter to me. Neither does Nikki, and neither does Tara White. And her coming in saying this, that, and everything else. Well, Nikki, I'd like you to find that funny because I wouldn't be laughing. I
Well,
mean, you're a
kinda
weed
am.
smoker. You smoke weed continuously, right?
I'd love to know how you know that, Susan. Or what I got up to in the bathtub. Again, creepy.
Very, very.
I mean, yeah, you got to show a lot of documents for that. I mean, you.
I'm gonna skip quite a bit here.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Dre. Because I
You cared
want to know
about me?
why she knows CJ's last name. She just says my name.
Yep. Because she
And
doesn't
funny-
have them.
Funny stories. Nikki's not even CJ's real name. Saying.
She needs to really keep up.
She knows absolutely nothing, and it's
She
quite
really
fun.
doesn't. She really doesn't understand not a thing.
No,
Bless her little
And Tara, if
heart.
for real.
you cared about me, you would never ask me a question about my father. If CJ ever
Never
cared about
did.
me, you wouldn't come on UK early mornings and ask me about weird shit.
Yeah, this is the last about 10 minutes or so. So this is where she gets crazy.
I'm going to use the word weird shit because I don't even want to comprehend what she said, right?
You don't comprehend
I don't,
anything.
because I have it unrecorded. I have it recorded, okay? And I have Georgette laughing there thinking it's not a fucking joke. Georgette, it's not your family. It's my family at the end of the day. And
And
Chris,
you did
go
this
to
for
bed.
your family, Susan. You did this. Nobody else.
Yep.
Please go to bed. Oh, really, Chris? No one's going to... Well, that's not how my dad feels, Chris. I think maybe my dad should divorce you.
Right there.
Now that's how she speaks to the stepmother that's been in her life for many years, supports her father, which is what she should want, is for somebody to be there loving and supporting her dad.
Right.
And that's what her dad has. But she still would rather her dad be on his own and lonely for her dad to divorce her just because Susan doesn't like what she has to say.
Yep.
Shame on you, Susan. That woman has been there. And she's definitely there for your dad. And she's doing everything she can to protect your dad from the fuck shit that you're pulling. That's her job as a wife. That's her place, is to protect her husband. And
Right.
unfortunately, right now, she's having to protect him from his own child. And you can't even see that, Susan. You're so self-absorbed.
Yep.
Wow. That's not how my father was feeling today. But, you know, that's fucked up. I mean, Tara, no one's going to sue you. There's a proper lawsuit here. Proper.
Yeah, that's her dad calling. When you hear that noise there, that's her dad calling her to get her off the live.
Yep.
That's why she mutes and she goes quiet for a minute and then comes back in a rampage because she's been told off by her dad.
Yep.
Which is why she comes back even more heightened.
Yep. Right here.
Actually, I'm done here. Let me commit suicide, right? I'll turn on my camera when I'm going to do that.
Trigger
Right.
warning.
Because at the end of the day,
Yes, trigger warning. Absolutely.
I apologise if I got to say that in advance or put a banner up.
Yep. Sorry.
when your family don't want you, that's one thing. But I'll do another live in like 10 minutes. I will turn on the camera and we're going to do a little bit of hanging. How about that? I'll catch you in 10 minutes, all right? Just watch. Just watch. Just fucking watch right now. Okay? Tara, you don't give a fuck about me. No one does. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch me put the rope around. Just watch. Just watch this. Yeah, Georgette, maybe I'm sick, but well, I don't think I'll be sick for very long, or don't you think? I think now is the time to fucking end it all. Yes, we have a little bit of a rope here, and no, I'm not joking. I'm serious, right? Right. Boycott Wolf. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll turn on the camera. We will actually excuse me for coughing, but we will turn on. I'm going to end this live, and I'm going to get the things ready, and I'll put the computer so you can all see me in my life. Okay. Thank you very much.
And that's us. That's it. She disappears and just stays with the blank screen for 5 minutes till our live ends.
Yep.
So firstly, if anybody has got any links that they can post into chat for mental health, please, if you could help me out and put them in, I would appreciate it.
Yep.
Mental health is real. And one thing that I kind of, as much as it pains me to say, kind of agree with Purple on to a certain degree is, yes, somebody can cry wolf a million times over, and there can be that one occasion that that person is serious. I can assure you that everybody that needed to know that comment was made last night was informed. And had Susan came back live or any of that, there would have been more involvement. Like I said, mental health is real. 100% agree, Georgette, with that statement. She does play on it. But, like I said, the little girl who cried wolf sometimes can get herself shot in the foot on the one occasion that she is telling the truth. So I'll always say mental health is real. If you feel that way, if you ever feel suicidal or in need of help that way, call a crisis line, call 911, call 999, which is actually 111 now in the UK. Call the Samaritans, call whatever crisis line you need to. Google it, find a number, call it, get yourself some help. If you truly feel like that, you are not alone. Phone the appropriate people and get the appropriate help that you need. But the appropriate place for that is not YouTube.
Yep.
The appropriate place to put out those kinds of statements is not YouTube. So to sit and make comments like that, no matter how mentally unwell and unstable you are, that just goes to provide more proof to show that you really don't need to be on YouTube. So if you're going to keep coming out with comments like that publicly, then, like I said, that's what's going to happen. You are going to get either the little girl cried wolf syndrome or a safeguarding check. But like I said, the problem with little girl cries wolf is 9 times out of 10 people see it for what it is.
Right.
But on that 1% chance that there is anything else there, pick up a phone, call a crisis line, seek mental health support where it's appropriate, because YouTube is not the place.
Absolutely.
But for the baiting, and we've heard this a million times over, we've seen this as a pattern with Susan a million times over, and we know the patterns there. But like I said, just on that off chance, I hope she does get the help she needs. I hope she reaches out to her crisis people. I hope she goes and does what she needs to do for herself.
I hope so too.
But one thing I won't stop doing, Susan, is calling out the bullshit. Every time, especially when you're going to pull my kids into it, and you're going to create things and say things that are completely not factual and are easily disproven, then I'll call it out each and every dang time. That says I don't need to get down and dirty, Susan, just to call it out. I'll leave that to you. But when you want to sit there and talk about harassment and slander, Susan, what we've all just witnessed in that live, who is slandering who, Susan, and who is harassing who? I'm just saying. Because everything that came out of your mouth last night was 100% slander. So
Yep.
you can mouth off all you like, judge all you like, but it isn't going to make the blindest bit of difference to any of us. So we all ready to end this, ladies?
Yes, ma'am.
End this, ladies?
Yes, ma'am.
Okie dokie. Well, we'll end this now then, and thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all. And we shall catch up with you all the next time.
Alrighty.
Bye.
All right. Talk to you guys
So I
later.
will catch up with you all soon, ladies.
Alrighty.
Take care, everyone. And thanks for
Bye.
joining us. And
Bye.
hopefully that one over there gets some damn help.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Well, good evening.